What's up, everybody? We're back again. Another week, another Shred Tuesday night. How y'all doing tonight? And that's starting off weird. And it's camera. I hate this camera right now. I was trying to make the tiniest little adjustment to my camera, and instead of doing that, it went flying off and all coming apart. That's how we go around here sometimes. I'm just gonna turn this. That's like okay. Swear. Technical difficulties, you know. 2 seconds before the show, too. Here goes my camera, my phone flying away. Nice. But I hope y'all doing good. It's been a nice day for me, I have to admit. Let's see what we got. HD, what's up, bro? Good to see you in the house tonight. How you been, brother? Steve, how you doing, bro? Steve knows. Get that warmed up. Are we working on it? We working on it for sure. Juji, I'm doing great. How about you? Good to see you. Derail's in the house of Taco Tuesday. What's up, Derail? How you doing, buddy? He said he ready to rock. That's what's up, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. HD says good to see you too. All is well here. How's life treating? Life's not too shabby right now. Not too shabby. We're gonna just a moving pattern, mostly spending a lot of money. Try not to, but we doing good nonetheless, brother. And thank you, David Inhouse. What's up, brother? He says you're shredding. Thank you, friend. Thank you. HD said he made some vegetables beef soup tonight. Nice. Tuesday night is my chicken cordon bleu night. I mean, that's what I had. Delicious. HD's feeling it. Thank you, buddy. Niacin Man says round of applause, man. Thank you very much, Niacin Man. Daniel Marquez in the house. He says, "Oh, what's up, buddy? We gotta get Daniel's." He says he appreciated the YGM tone work. You're an absolute godsend. Thank you, brother. I'm glad I could help you, man. That's what I like to do, man. I help a lot of people on YouTube, and it's fine by me. We don't have a lot of people here just yet, buddy, but I'm gonna post your channel nonetheless, and we'll see if we can get one of our mods to copy this down for later. We'll give you another shout out. But check out Daniel Marquez here. I discovered Daniel on YouTube here. I'm doing the shorts, my doom scrolls, of course. And Daniel can play like Yngwie. Like he's like so close. He's getting there. A little bit more cooking, and he'll be right up in there. But his technique is very, very nice. And you don't see that very often these days. Especially, I believe he's 18 years old. So that's amazing. Amazing to see, buddy. So if anyone can click on this link, make sure you give Daniel a subscribe. Click on that link, give him a subscribe, and check him out because he goes live. He goes live quite a bit, and I do watch it. So, albeit I do lurk, Daniel. So I try not to bug anyone in there and just kind of lurk around. What I like to do. But I'm glad it all worked out, my friend. Very nice to hear. Very nice. I'm so glad. We'll get you going. There's so much more to know, too, but there's so much more to know. Juji says, yeah, I'm doing good. Have you got my Olive Garden yet? No, our weekend was shot, so we're looking, hopefully this Sunday could be Olive Garden Day. Olive Garden Day this Sunday. Feeling it. Oh, you're welcome, Daniel. God bless you and your family, brother. Appreciate you, man. Nice and man. He talking about some Five Finger. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard one song of theirs. And I don't know any Badfinger as well. I'm not sure. What about Finger 11? Do you like those guys too? I think I see where Niacin's Man Going mods, just in case you weren't feeling it yet. Dan said, I have the utmost respect for you. We'd love to make a video. Absolutely, buddy. I'd be more than happy to do that with you, bud. That'd be really cool. Master T says, may respect for you, bro. Stay up late to entertain us with your gifted shredding. You sacrifice for us and have to work the next day. I know. Work comes soon, so we got to get going for sure. We got a lot of tunes to get going tonight. And how about we'll do Turn It Back. All right, how about that one? Let's go. Get warm up. We got a couple warm-ups to do, and then we'll be on fire tonight. Let's do this. up tonight. I promise you that. Things are getting there. But thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. I truly do appreciate it. You know, we're just going to do, we're going to go real heavy. We're going to go crazy on this one. This is the real warm-up coming up next. All right, what we got? Darrell says, we got a big weekend coming up here. Do you now? He says, we got a college football game, homecoming, and we have a game Saturday. Nice. It's always going crazy down there in South Carolina. You know that. That's a football state right there. Spider Guy says, can you play Seven Nation Army? Like this one? Sure, why not? All right, Juji says she subbed to Daniel. That's awesome. I love to see it. Daniel says thank you. It's just the start. Absolutely, buddy. It all starts with one. So we got you one point ahead, and we're gonna keep moving on, man. I got plenty more ideas for you if you're interested. So we'll keep chatting and see what we can come up with, buddy. Spider Guy, what's going on there, buddy? Donald James, he got some internet problems. What? Daniel said, let's get it, Rick. Catch the fury. You know, the Fukin Fury. I love it. He knows his Ingve, that's for sure. Durrell says, don't forget to hit that like button. That's true. That's true. Billy Kidman, God bless you and yours. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. And Benjamin Goodman's feeling it. He says, let's effing go. That's what's up, dog. HD, appreciate that. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, Daniel. Very kind. Benjamin said, what's up, Rick? First time in the chat, Sixth Stream. Thank you, Benjamin. It's great to see you tonight. Absolutely. Master T says, always been a tone guy. My favorite guitar tones are George Lynch, Yngwie, and Renstrom. That's what's up, for real. Sorry to put Yngwie ahead. That's okay. If there was no Yngwie, there'd be no me. It's the truth. I promise you that. It's the truth. Indeed. All right, well, we're really going to speed it up. I mean, no offense to Mr. Malmsteen. I want to see Yngwie play this one. But, you know I love some Yngwie. I even have my Yngwie Eclipse shirt on tonight. It's like, Cyrus was like, what are you going to wear tonight? I was like, whatever I grab. And it was this one. All right, the classic Jam 5 long, a.k.a. Murder Hornets. Let's do this right now. I definitely warmed up for that. That's good. That's good. So we'll slow it down after that one because we know I can play fast, but can I play slow? That's the big question. So we'll get one of those ready for you. And thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Starting to heat up a little bit around here. One more quarter. What's up, brother? Great to see you tonight. Benjamin Gibbons says, have you ever heard the music from Guilty Gear, the fighting game? If not, I think you'd love it. I've heard that game. That's some old school like Sega or Nintendo. I can't remember. But yeah, a lot of game soundtracks that you hear, most of these are created by Japanese people, Japanese musicians. And one thing about Japanese musicians is that they study classical music in school. As myself did. I studied classical music in college for 2 years. So we have a very cut from the same cloth, so you'll hear a lot of neoclassical vibes in my songs. And so if Guilty Gear was made by some Japanese game developers, then most likely it was Japanese soundtrack writers, and we cut from the same cloth. So yeah, I'll remember. I remember the game. I don't think I ever played it though, honestly. I'll check into it. HD's feeling that. Thank you, bro. Michael Fairbanks, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Ellie in the house. How you doing, Ellie? Great to see you tonight. Thank you, Benjamin. Year 2000, thank you so much, my friend. HD said he makes some gluten-free pizza. I gotta have my gluten, man. Juji says, please remember to hit that like. Absolutely. Silent Garbage says, you look like Silent Bob, man, in a good way. Silent Bob's the good. I appreciate it. Yeah, people have said I look like a lot of people, man. Someone said I look like Gary Moore. I've seen Silent Bob. I've seen Nando Moura from Brazil. There's another one out there. Lars Ulrich when I was younger. Often, but it's cool. The only thing I wish is that I had part of their bank account. That would be the best part. I don't care about looking like them. I just want their money. It's all good, brother. Benjamin says the director of the game also composes the music. Ah, there you go. Ellie says, me when Pizza Man shred. That's what's up. Tonight I'm chicken cordon bleu, man, tonight, so be careful. Herbert, what's up, dude? Good to see you tonight there, man. Pablo Tiegi, hello, buddy. Benjamin says, yes, Japanese game dev and composer. See? I know my stuff. That's why I see it a lot. You know. Because people come and go, hey, man, you sound like Castlevania. I'm like, Japanese. I have much love for Japan. I've been there a few times, and it's one of the best places ever to visit and play live. It's beautiful. Paolo, grazie, amico mio. Good to see you, buddy. Christopher says, Wally's Blues. Please play. Who's Wally? I never heard of him. NEA, what's up, dog? Good to see you, man. Master T says Rick likes his pizza with shredded cheese. Absolutely, man. It's the only way. Who wants pizza? Who wants cheese slices on their pizza? No, you want shredded cheese. That's what's up. All right, we're gonna slow it down on this one. I didn't play this one at all last week, so we'll rock into it. Let's go. All right. I'm feeling that one. That was nice. Very nice song there, for sure, for sure. All right. Well, we got the warm-ups all completed, and we did it in record time. Can you believe it? We'll move on to some album tracks. We got a lot of new people here, so we want to make sure everyone gets to hear some album tracks. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Just for information, I do read every single chat here. Anything you write, I read. So be patient, hang tight. We got more tunes coming along, and we'll get to your comment if you left one. Nathan Ray says, can you play bass too? Sure, I can play bass. I'm not the greatest bass player, but I can play it. Ain't no doubt, ain't no doubt. Ellie says, I love this band called Malice Miser, Japanese band. Nice. And she says she was also studying Japanese. Don arigato gozaimasu. Ichiban no ofendes, Ellie. Now, tell me what that means. Learn that Japanese. It's good. It's good to learn. Internet Enjoyer, thank you so much, buddy. Swift Shadow, appreciate you there. Juju's like, that's very soulful, Rick. Thank you, thank you. James Wright knows that was in the pocket for sure, for sure. Ellie said, it's a language of concepts. Oh, she's talking about that Japanese. Japanese, crazy. Ellie said, shred that guitar, Rick. That's what's up. D1 Rez, what's up, dude? Thank you very much. Thank you, HD. Alex, appreciate you there. Kai Pohano, there you go, man. Thank you. Alex, thanks again. The name is Ishan. He says, I have no excuse. There's another nickel for the excuse jar, everybody. What am I up to lately? I think I'm getting close to, I could retire really soon. It's all good, Ishan, man. Take your time, have fun, play your guitar, see what happens. See where it takes you, man. There's no worry, man. There's no goal with the guitar, unless you have a clear-cut one, which most people don't. But enjoy it and just have fun, man. No problem, no problem. Mackenzie says, I don't think I've ever heard a guitar sing like this. You're a true master. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. That's very kind of you. Alex says, who is this dude? I know. You can actually Google it. Who is Rick Renstrom on Google? I promise you, you will see quite a bit of information. But I am that dude. I am that dude for sure. Jason Ananan, he says, bro is playing better than me. Are you really? You got any videos? Can we see? Let's see. Jason has no videos. Well, that's okay, buddy. Hey, man, no one plays better than me, and I don't play better than anybody, man. So you remember that, Jason. Just have fun with your guitar. Don't worry about it. You got some clear-cut goal? You ready to become a rock star tomorrow? I doubt it. Have fun. See where it takes you. See where it takes you. I'm working on some videos about that, too. HG says, maybe I should have changed my name to Dummy Fidna Shredder Trick. There you go. Fidna. I like that. What's that? Oh, man. All right, let's see. Take a break, mate. Says, bro, Shorts Live is wild, bro. You should go see that old lady with her shower cap on. That's even wilder, man. Check it out. I think you'd enjoy it. She's a real nice lady, too, man. I think her name is Mother Capricorn. Take a break. Check her out. Look her up, man. I think you'd love her, man. You think I'm crazy? Check that out. Anyway, Alex, yo, what up, dog? Ellie says, we do. That's right. Ian Grace in the house says, you play with such control. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jason. Atlas Elliott second for real. Yep. Cad and Wisner, he says, round and round rat. How's that go? Looking at me. That's a good one. I could play Lay It Down way better. Lay It Down is my jam. Track said, hey, yo, he just said warm up. That's right. That's all I did. I had to warm up. My man says, bro, how you hold the pick? Yeah, sure. Just like this, buddy. Just like that. I hope my camera didn't get messed up. My cord's all screwy. Hey, let's see. Hector Gala says, saludos de Chile. Muchas gracias, amigo. Bienvenidos. Donald James said, you can play round and round, kind of. I need to go back and learn the whole thing. I think I saw Brody playing it the other night. I was like, shoot, Brody playing this? Man, I need to go back and play this. I don't think I ever played round and round in a band. We did Lay It Down, and we did Wanted Man. I remember doing Wanted Man back in the day. That was fun. Master T says, man, you made me forget all my problems and woes. You're playing trash me to the most peaceful, enjoyable place. If this is what heaven is like, I can't. I'm good when my time comes. There you go, brother. That's what's up. Uncensored Family says, hey, you can see us and please help us reach 7,000. Thanks, 7,000. Where you at right now? Let's check out their channel. They are at 6,056. Okay, you're getting there, buddy. You're getting there. Yeah, what you need to do, y'all, is go live like this. Do vertical lives. Go do some vertical lives, uncensored. I swear, you'll be at 7,000 in no time. No time. Gustavo Luis says, Marilyn Manson, I used to have that Antichrist Superstar album a long time ago. Beautiful people. I don't know it, honestly. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know the songs. Yeah. Kelly says, Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Very good. Now it's Ichiban. Ichiban no fan des. That's the next one. That's the Ichiban no fan des. Donald James knows have a blast. Hugh Fig, he says, what's my favorite guitar? This one right here, buddy. This Jackson. The Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. These are from 1992. Trying to work on Jackson and make me some new ones. Ellie says, hey, I want to be a rock star. There you go. You got to have a clear cut go like that, Ellie. That's how you do it. Olena Pilvenko says, you only accept. How about this That's a classic. That's one of Accept's classic riffs. Michael knows some rad. There you go. He says, Mike approves. That's what's up. Kyle Schick says, you cold play Slipknot song? No, I don't know any Slipknot. I love Slipknot though. I've got tons. We got all their albums. I actually have a signed CDs and the entire Funko collection. C. Pool says, you ever listen to Luca Torelli, Rhapsody of Fire? Yeah, smoking, man, smoking. Great band. Grimes, thank you, buddy. Michael says, Wanted Man is his ish. That's what's up. Juji wants to hear Queens right now. Just takes a minute and you're feeling no pain. Whoa, that's a crazy name. I'm gonna try and say it. Kana kaman alawea. Kana kaman alawea kuaumu quihano. God bless you too. Thank you so much. That looks Hawaiian. Mahalo. And Michael knows, cause I'm a wanted man. Richard says, how about some white line? Wait, I never had a chance to love you. I wish. I only bought that tape because of Vito Bratta. It was amazing. Juji knows Itchy Band. That means number one. That's right. Hey, listen, I was thinking about doing Instagram lives. Don't do Instagram lives. Waste of your time. Just do it on here. Promise you. Don't do it over there. Ellie's got an Itchy Band first. No fan, desu polite sending. So it basically means you're my number one fan. Gotta love it. Richie Rich, he said, that's a solid rig you're shredding. Thanks, brother, thank you. Derek Verse, what's up there? Kelly, boy noche, good to see you. It's been a minute. How you doing there? Illusion likes that All right, let's move along here. We're going to do some album tracks. If you don't know, I have an album that came out last year, re-released and remastered. It's on my YouTube page here. If you go to my YouTube channel, click on the Releases tab, you can listen to the entire album. It's also on Amazon and iTunes. This is a track called Symphony 40. It's one of the standout instrumental tracks, so let's check it out. Symphony 40 right there. And again, that is off my album that you can listen to on my YouTube page. So make sure you check that out. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you're having a good time enjoying the tunes, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do go live 5 times a week here, and I put videos out every single day of the week. And ultimately, and on top of all that, we have the greatest community right here. And we'd love to see you join it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now or later, it's up to you. It's up to you. We're on our way to 67,900. See if we can hit that tonight, dang it. We're going to try. We're going to try. All right, a lot of comments here. Thank you so much. I remember that. Okay. Ellie says noted. No Insta. Yeah, Instagram doesn't have an algorithm for lives, and they basically use it for your followers. So if you have a lot of followers, it might kind of work, but those followers are alerted, and they usually don't show up. Again, I have 22,000 followers on Instagram. I went live like a couple times, and it was like, where is everybody? It was kind of weird, but yeah, stick to YouTube. Just get on YouTube and crank it up. That's where it's at. YouTube is on fire right now. YouTube is pushing creators under 1,000 subscribers. You don't have 500 subscribers, you don't have 1,000 subscribers, and you go live, they will push your stream. Now you have to be entertaining of some sort to keep people watching, and subscribe to your channel. But people are blowing up left and right. There you go, Illusion. Drive beat us. I believe them bones are me. That's right. Nashi Ketnas, what's up, brother? Great to see you. David James McDebay, he said, holy shit. Ellie says she's been studying on and off for 3 years. It got frustrated in the kanji part, though. I stopped a few months ago. Kanji's like, Japanese characters are complicated. Yeah, for sure. David said he's glad he stayed for a bit. That's what's up. HD knows Symphony 40. Let's do this. Ellie's loves that song. Thank you. Juji, thank you. Derek Verse, thank you. David said that feel is insane. Thank you, buddy. Nashiketsa, that harpsichord is almost percussive. A little bit. I'd have to, maybe on Saturday I'll break it down so you can hear what it sounds like. I'll break all the parts, break it all apart. Derek, thank you, buddy. Jingji Zhu, he said what song? I think We Got You. Daniel's back in the house. What's up? And he said I had to make some thank you posts. No worries, dude. Like I said, like I tell you, when life always comes first, man. We appreciate hanging out tonight, buddy. Really do. David says, bro, do you have a video of you playing this? I want to share this around. I don't, not a video of that song in particular, no. But if you go to my channel, I have a song we'll be playing in a little bit called Stormrider. That's available. It's on my channel, and then a song called Speeder, which we'll also be playing tonight. So there's a couple playthrough videos I do have you can pass along for sure. CRLN, hello to you. Thank you, Daniel. Jing Yi says this dude's amazing. Thank you, buddy. Juji's like Symphony 100. That's what's up. Nashiket, thank you. Nashiket's like Symphony 4,000 degrees. That's how you do it. Michael, thank you, brother. Mustafa's in the house. What's up, Mustafa? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. JD said, "Now I really got no excuses to keep learning my guitar." Holy, yes, you're good. Thanks, JD. Appreciate that, buddy. Another nickel to the excuse jar for sure. Never worry about it, buddy. Have fun playing that guitar. That's all you can do, buddy. And I try to tell us to everybody, have fun. This is a lesson I wish I learned when I was, 15 years old, learning how to play guitar. Have fun playing that guitar, and see where it takes you. You never know where it might take you. Just have fun doing it, man. David James, thanks, buddy. J Rod's in the house. What's up, brother? Thank you so much. CP says it too. No excuses. Look at this. Killer sound, bro. Thank you, brother. Cristo del Norte, he said, let's rock it. Thank you, bro. Salud de Facata, he says, come on, big bro. If you got that skill, you can do something with the Spanish guitar. You should come on my lives on Saturday, bro. I bust out the nylon strings on Saturday, man. We get wild with that thing. Yes, sir, buddy. I can definitely rip some Spanish on that thing for sure. Reign Supreme knows Rick in the building. What's up, bro? Good to see you there. Elijah said, I bet you can't play Through Fire and the Flames. Like, what, this part? I probably could. Who would waste their precious life playing the whole song? No, who? I'll tell you what. I'll make you a bet. I'll make you a bet. Go find me someone right now Go doom scroll. Find me someone right now live playing that. I Fire Flames. You find someone that play that, I'll stop my whole stream and I'll go watch that. And I'll give you $5. How about that? How about that? Happy doom scrolling. Happy doom scroll. D McFly, what's up, bro? Great to see you, man. Been a minute. Hope you're well, bro. Christelle knows what's up. Let's rock it. Langer in the house says, hey, Rick, looking at a new guitar. Any input on a Les Paul Standard or a Gretsch Jet? Wow, those are two nice guitars, my friend. It really depends on what style you're going to be playing. I mean, if you're going to be playing like a Gretsch Jet, that's like a rockabilly style guitar right there. Rockabilly blues type with that. Les Paul Standard, though, it's flexible. You can play a lot of different styles on that. So it's a tough one, Langer. It depends on what you're actually playing. Let us know what style you're playing. It help the decision making. Nashiket knows 70K. Here we come. Ellie says, all right, noted. I might have to change my name, though. I don't think Ellie, yeah. I mean, I think I'm guessing it's based on some sort of Rick and Morty thing. Ellie, I'm guessing. I don't know. I know there's like dude on Rick and Morty's got a funny name like that. But yeah, if you're going to be a serious musician, your YouTube should be your name. Your name. Mine's Rick Renstrom Official. So I only say it official so I don't get any copycats, you know. But yeah, always be professional if that's your goal. Start professional right away. Rue, thanks so much, buddy. Maddie says, thoughts on MGK? I liked MGK when he was a rapper, to be honest. I don't find his music now interesting to me. But CLE Till I Die, that's a great song. I'm from Cleveland area too. So I feel that one. But yeah, I preferred his rapping over his rocking, that's for sure. CJ Classic, I'm doing great, buddy. How about you? Let's see. Okay. Daniel says, which track do you have the most fun with? Man, that's a tough one, buddy. I got so many. I write a song a week. I've been writing a song a week for probably a year or more. And there's a lot of new songs that are really fun to play. But as far as anything goes, you know, the number one is like Far Beyond the Sun. That was always one of my favorites to play. As far as Yngwie is concerned, that one, I'll See the Light Tonight. Some of my favorites to play. But yeah, I have so many originals. It just gets so crazy. This next one coming up is one of my favorites, though. I'll tell you that, Daniel. It's called Until the Bitter, and this one rips. This is like my Yngwie. And maybe you can spot it, Daniel. Let me know, buddy. Listen to this song coming up here, and there's an Easter egg. There's an Yngwie Easter egg in this song. In 22 years now, no one's ever figured it out. So listen to this song coming up, and let me know if you know what the Easter egg is, and reveal it to us all, because no one knows, except for Stardust, who I told exactly. See, I've been playing for 28 years now, buddy. Now she kids has always loved the breakdowns. Absolutely, man. Evan Kelly, what's up, dude? J. Rod said, I love how you play with your eyes closed, and it takes a lot of time. Oh yeah, man. And I've been working on it more and more, you know. For about a year, I was like this the whole time. You know, so now I'm trying. This last year, I've been really working hard to not look at the fretboard, and it's tough, man. You have to have a lot of muscle memory and almost feel with your ears. It's really weird. What we getting there? Pellet's got the count. 71 likes. What's up with that? Yeah. Michael knows. Hear the thunder rolling in the distance. That's what's up. Now she can. Excuse counter 1. Actually, I think we're on 3 though. Maybe more. Ellie says, understand, yes, I have to focus on guitar and not language. Currently, I can't speak good Japanese sentences either. I sound like, I feel that. I sound like a person that knows about 3 phrases. ASKR, what's up, buddy? Elijah, he says, holy shit, he played it. It was not my greatest performance of it either, but nah, I'm kidding, dude. It's funny how, people, my favorite one is always Floods. People don't think I can play Floods by Pantera. And there was some dude on Instagram was my favorite. He's like, Floods is bro's worst nightmare, man. And it's not. There's not much I can't play. It's all about learning it, which I don't have time for. That's my problem. I might need more counters. Can Gaming, there you go, buddy. JD, appreciate that, man. Man, there's a lot of comments cooking here tonight. Elijah says Raider X could definitely play it. Oh yeah, Raider X. He might be able to play it. The whole tune? I don't know, man. But he's good. I like Raider X. He's a good guy. And his boss is very nice too. Very cool people. Langer says a little bit of everything. I'll be playing tone out of the Gretsch, but I'm like, yeah, that might be the one then, man. If it's a multi-functional that Gretsch, it would be pretty nice, man. Michael says I'm a leg, Morty a leg. I never saw that stuff. I just know the names. J Rod says, you ever played My Darkest Hour by Megadeth? I don't think so. There you go, Mustafa Official. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. OG Snipes. He says, can you play Playing God by Polyphony? I sure can, but I don't, that's not my cup of tea playing. That's the new generation style of playing. I have nothing but love and respect for it, but I have no patience for it, man, honestly. I can listen to it once or twice, and then I'm good. Don't need to ever hear it again. William West says, random question, a special favorite Arizona iced tea flavor. I don't know, dude. I never really drank it too much, man. I'll have to look and see. I drink it a little bit. Joshua, I sure don't, buddy. I'm willing to bet you not many people on YouTube do either. I appreciate you, man. It's a great band. Ain't no doubt. Michael Ackerfeld's amazing. Jason wants to hear some shred. You got it, buddy. It's coming right up. I promise you. Nashiket's an Ingwig. Nashiket's now a VIP access member. What's up, man? Thank you, Nashiket. Great to see that, man. Appreciate you. J-Rod said he started playing guitar a month ago. That's all right, man. You got to start somewhere. And it's 1 month in, you got to keep working. You have fun with it, though, man. Have fun. D-Side in the house. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Fisher the Ritter says, Flood's best song by Terry. It is a great one. I never even heard it until recently. I was like, Floods. I stopped listening to Pantera after Vulgar Display. I didn't like Far Beyond Joy. I didn't like it at all. I just moved on. And I never heard of Floods until recently. People were like, play Floods, play Floods, play. So I'm like, what? Floods? What? And I was like, yeah, this one is dope. Dimebag's the man. Dimebag was the man. Thank you, Nashiket. Vic Morrison, how's it going? David Kirksey, how's it going, buddy? Now, James knows it takes a minute to learn any songs, but these kids I see on Twitch can read music just by watching that Guitar Hero thing. That's true. That's true. David Kirksey, what's up, buddy? Fisher, there you go, man. Cupid Stunt, he says, I'm going to subscribe because you give a positivity in your awesome guitar. Thank you, buddy. Morgan Hutton in the house. What's up, bro? Good to see you. All right, we're ready. All right. I know if Daniel's still here, he might be able to figure out the Yngwie Easter egg in this song. I don't know, though. I don't know. It's a tough one. Let's go. It's called Until the Bitter End. Let's go. That's Until the Bitter End right there. Man, that's a shredding jam for the show. All right, let's get the next one loaded up, and we're moving along tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. It's great to see everyone. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time. I do put videos every single day, so hope you enjoy it so far. And let's see where we left off. Trevor Miller, what's up, buddy? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. J. Rod says he loves it. He's 40, starting to go into music school, learn Amazing Grace and Parent, and that's what's up, man. And the optive word there is music school. I love that. To hear that. I love to hear that. I think a lot of people should go to some sort of school or take lessons. A lot of people want to learn it themselves, and I feel that, man. But like, taking lessons from someone that has way more knowledge than you is way better, in my opinion. That's how I did it. That's good to hear, J. Roz. Man, like I said, have fun with that guitar, buddy. Have fun. And you never know where you're going to go with it, man. Don't matter how. I'm an old man, too. I'm way up there. Nasha Cat's feeling it. Thank you, buddy. JIS is very, very good, man. Thank you, buddy. Evan knows that backing track. TGZ Fast Buena Noche, amigo. Obrigado. Cajun Matas, he knows that. Strom. That means stream or lake in Swedish, actually. Jerry said, good at what? What did he say? What the F? Good at what? I don't know. We're not sure, Jerry. Kim So-hyung says, a name of music, please. That was called Until the Bitter End. Until the Bitter End. It's on my album, buddy. You can go to my YouTube channel and check it out. Kim, thank you. Joshua Christopher, thank you so much, buddy. Nasha Ket, thank you. David Perfecto says, bro, the solo riff just made my day. That's what I love to hear. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Cajun, I thought Stormbringer. How's that one go? A Stormbringer coming, time to die, gotta keep it running. That's a great tune. Great album, too. Mustafa's feeling it. Final Moon says he should be on America's Got Talent. Yeah, we're working on it, man. We're working on it. We'll see. I've done my part waiting on America's Got Talent. Let's see what they say. You know any producers over there by chance, Final Moon? Because that would be helpful. It's more than just I should be on there, buddy. It takes a lot. It takes more than most people ever know, and I feel that. But however, if anyone knows a producer of America's Got Talent, that would be helpful. That would be helpful to me. Nasha Ket knows this is original music. You got it, J. Roz. Kim So loves it. There you go. Michael says, and Ricky sound awesome, Alex. Thank you, buddy. Pellet Funner knows all tracks are, I almost said all tricks are Ricks. All tracks are Ricks. This is true. And tricks. Nasha Ket knows Juji feeling that. You ready for that storm rider coming? The storms are coming. It's brewing. Derek Verse, thank you, buddy. Ellie says, Rick, the name was just because I wanted to make people think I did that. No exact reference. I just want to be an oddball. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's the internet. You can be whatever you want on the internet. You can, 100%. HD knows all tracks are Ricks unless otherwise specified. Hey. I was trying to think of some of those. You know how you ever listen to the radio, you know, the car dealer, and at the end they're like, MSRP, 5%, what about that? Like all this crazy stuff. That's what I was trying to do. JIS knows power guitar. Kim So says, I don't like Rick music, but this one's good. Well, there you go, buddy. David knows no effing excuses. Music Caleb, thank you, buddy. Now she gets got it at 4. That's 20 cents. It's big money tonight, big money. Thank you, Music Caleb. Jason Dog says, did you make the drums? Jackson, yes, I did, yeah. 100%. Yeah, I worked with some famous drummers over the years, and I asked them so many questions, like how do you do this, how do you do that? So I'm able to make drum beats really, really good, and to know where fills go or changes should go, how to transition to the next part. But yeah, I love it. I've been making drum beats since I was a little kid too. So I love just drums, beats and things. Kim So knows like guys like. That's it. Now she can't say he does it all. That's right. That made me laugh. Mustafa says, "Where's your Morty, Rick?" I know. I need one probably. Jason says, "Does he ever make them on stream?" I did once, Jason. I did once on a Saturday. I had one riff, and then I wrote the whole song in front of the in front of the live stream audience. It was fun. It was fun. It took a while because like a song takes me like 2 to 3 hours depending. This one took me like 2.5 hours. Like man. Pulmos they got Carol, he says, oh, okay. That is obrigado, mi amigo. Thank you. Now she kisses Rick, not even trying. I know. One random guy said, yeah, that's it. I quit. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, we need a dime for anyone that wants to quit. I need a dime. It worked. Michael said, this hitting my hard right now. Rick, there you go, buddy. Thank you, JS. Nashiked. Thank you, Cupid. Thank you. Joseph Marks, appreciate you, brother. Night Apple says, hey man, anal and nil. Idea for a title of the song. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Until the Bitter End. Yes, Until the Bitter End there. Cage in My Thoughts knows. Mackenzie says, is the Easter egg from the song Don't You Want Me by the Human League? Bung, 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 bung. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I found you. No, it's an Yngwie Easter egg. Interesting, Mackenzie, interesting. How's that you go? Wow, what's that? Doom, 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 doom. That's crazy. I never tried to learn that song. I used to love that song as a little kid. Jason's feeling it. J Rod says, dude, that was awesome. Thank you, brother. Mighty Thor says, you make it look easy. I try. Anthropos Cardia. That song was amazing, man. Thank you, buddy. AC said, picked a great night to be here. Rick's on fire. Thank you, man. I didn't even drink my V8 juice tonight. I totally forgot. I did have my gummy vitamins, but I didn't have my V8 juice. So interesting. But yeah, I'm feeling it because my head's like, my head feels tired. Anthropos says, once again, we got more where that came, my friend Donald James. Thanks, brother. Donald James knows Rick is snapping necks and cashing checks. We'd like to be doing that. Michael knows, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. That stuff was funny. That's a good song, though, man. That's like an 80s classic. Trevor, what's up, dude? What's up, Trevor? Good to see you. Cage in my side. Grazie, Rick. That bitter end was sweet indeed. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Blizz, merci beaucoup. Pella got the count 121. That's what's up. And where we at here? Ellie says, okay, that's. Cupid says, do you have a favorite guitarist living or dead? Yeah, Yngwie Malmsteen. Yngwie Malmsteen is my #1 favorite guitar player for sure. Yngwie J. Malmsteen, I should say. Yeah, my favorite. Postava says, it's not fair, Rick. You'll crush the competition. I would like to, man. All I need is one chance. Blown Income Car Club. We played it already, but we'll play it again just for you, man. That's all I know. That's pretty much the song. That's pretty much the whole song, right? Wow. Can you play upside down and left-handed? Maybe. I could probably do it. Here. Well, does this work? I don't know if I can do it. What happens when I do this? I can rotate it. I'm curious. What does this look like? Is the camera flipping for you? All right, now I am upside down and left-handed. Does that work? Let me know if that worked. I was always curious to see if that worked. That's funny. There you go. I'm back. I just flipped back around. So Brian owes us a big super chat for me going upside down playing left-handed. I'm Brian. Now we gotta look at Brian's website here. Brian's got nothing on his channel except oh wait, no, he's got something here. He's got something. It says Randy and Kaylee and Buddy. So who the hell's Brian? You got Randy and Kaylee and Buddy. Buddy's the dog? I don't know, Brian. I don't know, Brian. Something's off with that. Something's off with that, Brian. Why don't you go find Buddy and give him a hug? Anyway, Donald James said it's fun playing, especially when you do get good enough to freely express yourself with your own style. Improvisation is great. That's true, bro. That's where it's at, man. That's where it's at. Once you get that, you break through that wall. It's like, man, this is fun. Mike Dubs, no, crush that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Stardust said she was about to flame him. I know. I got him. Juji said that singing is great. Yep. Michael said, sing it, Rick. I try. Hey, Blown Income, how many times you want me to play Seven Nation Army? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 notes. The whole song is 6 notes, bro. And how many times have you heard it in your life? We did play it. I did play it for you. Begrudgingly at best. Begrudgingly, I played it for you. Just for you, Blown Income. Just for you. Dean Wiseman in the house. What's up, bro? He knows later to rip. Evan knows V8 Purple Power. Yes, sir. The pomegranate, man. That stuff's the jam. Trevor asks, how many guitars do you have and which one is your favorite? I think I'm at 12 now, and this one here. This one right here. I could play this guitar forever. Donald James says, would you play a metal cover of Don't You Want Me, Rick? I have. Have you? Next time I see your stream, you better play it when I show up, man, because I want to hear that. I want to hear it. Aiden said, I was just wondering, I'm not trying to be rude, how do you play chords? I mean, which chords do you want to play? Open chords. That's how I play him, Aiden. No worries, brother. No, okay, good to hear, Blown. I'm sorry, man. I saw the request many times. Usually the mods will delete all requests except for one, but I appreciate you, brother. And I did play it begrudgingly, though. I really did. Michael, there you go, man. Ignacy gets me on the end of Juji. You know I got the Rick Renstrom comedy show. Oh, there you go. Juji says flipping Rick. I see. There you go. Donald James said, you're just upside down. I know. It's amazing how I can do these things. Bill Frank said, just stopped in. You were upside down. I know. Some guy bet me. He said, can you play upside down left-handed? I said, sure. MS says, are there songs you struggle to play? Not the ones I know. No, I've never tried to learn anything that's too hard, I guess. The problem is I don't have time to learn stuff anymore. But I can play stuff like Yngwie Malmsteen, any Yngwie Malmsteen song, and that's pretty dang hard, man. It's not too many people that could just load up and play some Yngwie, but not really, no. And then I used to play in cover bands. We used to do like 3-4 hours. We knew about 3 to 4 hours worth of songs, so I played everything under the sun. Paul Warner announced, what's up, Paul? Great to see you, dude. He says, okay, Rick, keep that rock and roll going, brother. Yes, sir, man. How you been, dude? Good to see you. Donald says, sometimes I don't see certain trolls. The luxury of staying in top chat. Yeah, and the mods are quick. The mods are quick. Donald says, well, as long as Rick caps on the trolls, it's all good. Ellie says, play ABC song. Which one? Poison Arrow or my favorite? That's the look, the look of love. That's the look, the look of love. Look of love. That's the jam right there. Look of Love by ABC is one of the greatest 80s songs ever. I swear to you. Trevor says, all your guitars Jacksons? They are not, no. I have 5 Jacksons, 3 Charvels, 2 Fender Strats, a Epiphone, a Chet Atkins classical, and a Godin Multi-Act Encore classical guitar. So yeah, all different. Where we go? Okay, there we go. Okay, John says, I think Juji's are. All right, I'm ready, man. This week, if you're streaming this week and I pop in, I'll be ready for that. I'll be ready. Pierre Gonsalves, thank you, buddy. Kyle Leatherberry now says, drinking hot. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. You got to have the Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is the #1 thing, man. If I don't have my Dew for when I'm playing, it's bad news. Tim Jenkins asks, is that a Jackson's performer? It is not. No. This is a Dinky Reverse Pro. The performers I believe you speak of have the single coil in the middle between the two humbuckers. I've seen. I had a friend of mine that loved those things. He loved those things. He loved those things like I love these guitars. Pretty cool. Stardust is screaming in space right there. Ah. Oh, John, you talk about that. Jack's like, A, B, C, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Don't ring me. 1, 2, 3, baby, you and me, girl. Yeah. Michael Jackson. I love it. I love that too. Trevor says he got 2 Ibanez Geos and he absolutely loves it. I heard those are great. One of our good friends, Tyler Shep, that was like his first guitar. And he says he still loves it. Still says it plays amazing. Michael asked, what were we drinking tonight? This would be Voltage, as per usual. I usually drink Voltage during the... No, I'm not. I usually drink Voltage during the week. My Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is Voltage. And then on the weekend, it's usually a special do, some special one. Trevor said, I played a lot of different brands. I keep coming back and Ibanez. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Ibanez are really nice guitars. I tried them out when I was... What? And Stardust is yelling at me. I don't know why. But anyway, I tried a lot of guitars. Ibanez were very nice. I didn't like the necks. The necks were too thin feeling for me when I was trying them out back in the day. The Wizard neck or something. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it felt either. It didn't feel right when I sat with it or stood with it. It was kind of like, eh. But otherwise, they're nice guitars. I think it's the RG versions were the ones that I probably would have went with. If I would have gone to Ibanez, it would be the RG series. Those were real nice. Juji wants a little fucking Dolkin. All right. Mustafa knows guitar needs voltage. It's true. Michael's got, I got you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Tim Jenkins, I love a reverse headstock, and I have to lower middle. I hate to have the lower middle pickups because it's in the way. I know. I hate that. That's why I didn't like them. Never liked them. Donald James says he plays funk covers too. All Cool in the Gang. I like taking those songs and there you go, man. Cool in the Gang's a jam. One of my favorite Cool in the Gang song is Emergency. You ever hear that song Emergency by Cool in the Gang? That is the jam right there. That's the jam. All right, we're gonna do In My Dreams because that's the best one I know. I don't like to mess up stuff, so we know this one very well. That is a jam right there. One of my favorite Dawkins songs. All right, we're clicking back on the song we were going to play, and we got a few more comments after that one. And Big Boy says, "Play Something in the Way." Something in the way. Something in the way. What is it? Is it the Beatles? I've heard that title. I have no idea. I have no idea who that is, but I've heard that title for some odd reason. Cygnus says, I had an 80s Ibanez X Series best guitar, or inner city Telecaster Ibanez electric acoustic. Nice, dude. Yeah, I remember those 80s ones. They were real nice, man. I think I probably looked at the 8. What's wrong? Well, I can't. Stardust be tripping. Text me whatever you're talking about, Stardust, because you're yelling all here with shut up. I have no idea what's going on. Michael knows Grandmaster Flash. Oh, that's some classic raps right there, brother. Nashi Ked, Juji, thank you. HG said, I'm a huge Canon MC, Bed Bugs, and Bloody Bunch myself. That's what's up. Nashi Ked said, this song's always hits. Yep, yep. Juji got a link for her channel. Make sure you check that out. Juji's got all kinds of cool stuff up there. Trevor Reynolds said, I was thinking about that getting that Tim Henson signature Ibanez. Is that the acoustic one? That's a nice. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It starts at it's a Nirvana song. I don't know that one. That's probably what I know. Why I remember that. Anthony Warren I was dropping down Super Chat. He said, "What about some Burn?" I haven't practiced that solo in a minute, bro. Okay, isn't that something in a way? That's the song they did at the Unplugged, right? I think that's where I heard it. There you go, Ellie. Okay, it starts like la 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 la. I'm responding to you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know these people. Come ask me about Nirvana stuff. I know. I've heard of Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've heard of In Bloom. I heard of Come As You Are. But man, you start getting those other stuff, I don't remember, man. Because no offense to anybody, I'm not a fan of Nirvana. I respect what they did at this point in my life, but I'm still not a fan. Anyway, no problem though. Graham says, any Ibanez Zyphos? I've never tried those. I've never heard of those. Evan says something the way, Nirvana. I got you. Redmond Pudini, what's up? Star says, I know the song. Yeah, isn't that they played that Unplugged? They played it Unplugged, right? I probably heard it, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you how it goes, honestly. I swear to God. HG says he don't got anything by Ibanez. Sorry. I feel it, man. Neither do I. I'm not sorry. All right, good. We're good to go. All right, what time is it? 11:17. We're moving and grooving. We got the Fire Within up next, y'all. Let's see what we can do with that. Or I don't know, man. We're very low on viewers right now. Our viewership has gone down quite a bit. Stardust said it was also in the Batman movie. Oh, the Robert Pattinson Batman? Was that the one? Okay, yeah, I do remember hearing it. Yeah. I guess we're gonna switch things up because what's the point of playing Fire Within, Speeder, and Storm Rider if I don't think there's any new people hanging around. I don't think there's any new people. Listen for all OGs. Ellie said having some issues with chat because of my Wi-Fi. Sorry for the chat repeat. No problem. But I don't know. Juji said she wanted a Storm Rider, so that's a possibility. We'll let you pick. We'll let y'all pick. King Game says, yo, I'm still here, by the way. I love you, bro. You kicking. Thank you, man. Thank you. No worries, bro. Well, we went from like 120 down to like 98, down to about 67 right now. So that always tells me that there's a lot of OGs hanging. Some lurkers, some not. But we'll see. How about we do Storm Rider? Juji did say Storm Rider earlier, so we'll play that. I'm telling you, the YouTube curse, man, is still going or something. Rough around here on YouTube, y'all. Rough. All right. Storm Rider it is. Because we got a storm. Everyone got a storm in their life. Let's do the Storm Rider. Okay, that was Storm Rider right there. That was, I believe Juji wanted to hear that earlier, so there you go. I guess we'll play some new stuff now, man. Why not? Well, we got a lot of comments here. Hey, great too. We got a little bit of crowd back. All right. All right, let's see. MTV, that was a nice one, man. And the Alice in Chains Unplugged was wonderful too. People don't talk about the Queensryche Unplugged. Now, if you're a member of our Discord channel, I posted the Unplugged Queensryche, and that was amazing right there. But yeah, they don't talk about a Queensryche one anymore, sadly. But yeah, the Alice in Chains one was super dope. What did Soundgarden ever do Unplugged? I don't remember. That probably would have been sick too. And let's see. Yeah, Michael, that's true. Like I said, I got nothing but respect for Nirvana. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem with Nirvana for me. When I was a kid, I was 19 going on 20, complete metalhead, trying to make it in metal, trying to make it, the big metal scene. And here comes Nirvana, and it wasn't Nirvana's fault. And I thought, oh man, Nirvana killed metal. They did not kill metal. Nirvana had nothing to do with killing metal. Metal killed itself. This is what you learn when you grow up. When you grow up and become an adult. But I never really. It didn't appeal to me. It wasn't heavy metal. It wasn't classical. It wasn't neoclassical. It wasn't anything of the sort. So it didn't appeal to me. And honestly, most of it doesn't appeal to me still. But I'll listen to it. And I do respect it, and they've turned the world upside down with the music for sure. That is true. And I do really, really enjoy Dave Grohl. I think Dave Grohl is an amazing drummer. And now, with the Foo Fighters, been amazing, just an amazing all-around musician. Ain't no doubt. And let's see. Evan says, I'm always lurking in the shadows. There you go, buddy. Michael said, that was the Meat Puppets. He was hilarious. And there you go. Now she kept ready for that storm. Evan said, Alice in Chains Unplugged is his personal favorite. That was a good one. I do remember. And he said, hey, yeah, if you get space for it, how about some Sleepless Nights? Oh, man. The sad news about that, the solo parts, was only Andy does like the tiniest little solo. They let Pete Black do so much soloing on that song. Driving me crazy, man. Thanks, Wes. There you go, Michael Doggy. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Goldie, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that very much. See, Juji says she can agree on typo, but Nirvana was lost on her. I feel it. Oh, man, looks like a Russian name. He says, best ever. Thank you, Spasiba, my man. Goldie's like, my guy. That's what's up, bro. Thank you, dude. Remen, thank you. Now she keeps feeling that. Ward, thank you so much, buddy. Evan says, oh, yeah, Eric Clapton Unplugged. That was beautiful, too, man. I ordered myself an Eric Clapton t-shirt. I'll have it soon. It's a cool one, too. It's classic Eric Clapton, too. My favorite. Juju was feeling that. Tate and Rebecca Redleaf, thank you so much. Lyle Thompson, thank you, buddy. Well, I guess the chat went a little harder than I expected. Now she gets like, oof, there you go, bud. Evan says, for reasons I can't explain, I like Limp Bizkit. That's some fun. That's some cool songs. That's some cool tunes. Ellie, there you go, Juji. Michael said, yes, the Chains Unplugged rule. That was a good one. HG said he needs to see your license and registration proof of insurance. The reason I shoot overnight is because you're doing 245 and the 35. That'd be fast. Donald James remembers Tesla Unplugged. I kind of remember that. Yo, Daddy Shredder, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? He says, thanks for the help you've been giving to Brett. My pleasure, bro. Absolutely, man. Like I said, I'm just an old man having some good times, and if I can help anybody out there, I truly will. And I try to so much, man. And Brody's coming along great, so hopefully real soon we can get all this stuff together, and it's time to light it up for sure, man. But good to see you, my man. Thank you much. Lydia says, hi, you're the one who helped Daniel with his stuff. Very grateful. Oh, Lydia, my pleasure. Yeah. Daniel's a great young man, and anyone that plays Yngwie style stuff, I'm down to help. And his post came up on my feed, said, I need help setting my stuff up. I was like, I'll figure it out for you, buddy. Because that's what I do. My job is troubleshooting. My entire life is troubleshooting something. So it's my pleasure, Lydia. Absolutely. Richard Nita knows the Black Album. That killed metal right there alone, I think. Not my jam for sure. HG said grunge is a commercial term. Nobody in Seattle will ever call it grunge. Probably, yeah. Just like people called Yngwie neoclassical. He said, I never called it neoclassical. Now she kids, I don't know why metalheads and grunge people had beef. I think I can speak from experience. I was in a metal band. We were trying to make it. We were trying to get record deals and stuff. And what happens with record labels is they find something that hits. They start finding more stuff like it, just like it, that hits. And and grunge, whatever you want to call it, it killed itself too. It killed itself because it wasn't them. It was the record labels. So you find Nirvana is selling millions of records. Let's find another Nirvana. And we got Soundgarden selling millions of dollars. Let's get another Soundgarden. Let's get another Pearl Jam. Let's get another Alice in Chains. Let's keep finding bands like this. And it was the same with metal. Like, Warrant's or a Poison's great. Let's do it. Here's Warrant. Warrant's great. Here's this band, Tough, something like. And it just started diluting itself. That's what the record labels did. They just kept diluting it. Unfortunately. And that's what just music just keeps killing. Record labels keep killing music on their own. So it's nobody in particular. Richard said, I paid money not to see him. True that. Log of the West says, okay, I'm ready to hear the answer. Ever studied counterpoint? Of course, yeah. Bach's one of my favorite composers, buddy. Love it. I do quite a bit of counterpoint in my songs. Concerned Citizen, do you kick ass, brother? Keep rocking, brother. Thank you, Concerned. Appreciate it. Mama Shredder's in the house too. What's up, Mama Shredder? How y'all doing tonight? Hopefully good. Oh boy. Nick says, with lots of love. But you look like Silent Bob. That's the second Silent Bob tonight. I appreciate it, man. I wish I had Kevin Smith's money. That's the only thing I'd worry about. Robert LaBelle knows Let's Jam. We about to, brother. We're about to crank it down big time here. Dustin Butler's ready. Dude, question mark, play? Yes. We will. I promise you. Patience is a virtue. Judy said, would like to hear you riff some Clapton. I love that. I'll play my Forever Man in a minute. DeWake says, so what are your musical influences? Yngwie J. Malmsteen, Ritchie Blackmore, Uli John Roth, Al Di Meola, Andy LaRocque. Those are my favorite guitar players. Yo, Bali, what's up, dude? Good to see you there. Donald James knows, bro, he's an amazing young man. He has talent. Riz, there you go. I need to watch Brody's new Eddie video. I did catch it. It did the On Fire solo. It was nice. Yo, Belize says, is your day job in tech? Yeah, big time. Network engineering is my thing. And it's a lot. It's a lot, man. Nashiket knows it's a market change. Yeah, the market changed it for sure. Donald James, cookie cutter record labels. That's what happened. Anthony knows, oversaturated the sound and covered up with good music. This is true. A lot of bands made it that probably shouldn't. A lot of bands didn't make it because of the whole things that happened. Donald James says metal has always survived. It's an institution. Yeah, I know. Even through the grunge era, we kept playing metal, and we had our fan base. When I was in Orlando with Wicked Ways, we had a fan base. We had tons of people that would come to our shows. They still had a best metal band competition or whatever, there's a magazine that had awards every year. So, and we were nominated for best metal band back in like 95. We only been there playing out for like a year. We're already nominated, but there's always a metal scene. Always been a metal scene. Juji got to shred the bed. No problem, Juji. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Donald James said underground music is way more rewarding to listen to, no matter what genre. Yeah, that's how it's going these days. Yo, Blee says, thought so when you mentioned troubleshooting. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm one of those type of guys. I've been playing with stuff, like electronics and softwares and things like that for my whole life, And there's not much I can't figure out. Like Daniel here had this new program called Luna, which is made by Universal Audio, and Brody's going to be using it too, I think, for a little bit. And I downloaded it today, and I never knew it. I've never used it in my life, but within 5 minutes, I had things going, because I just know where to start clicking at. Leonardo Gueda says, listen to your heart in the soul of the tongue. Listen to your heart. Really? Is that which one is that? Ace of Base, or was that Roxette? I can't remember. Classic song. Shireen, what's up, buddy? Half HD says all major label and AR cares about is marketability. If they can't see you on the cover of every magazine tomorrow, they're gonna be in the do not call category. That's true, brother. That's true. Very, very true. Very true. All right, let's see what we got then. Oh shoot, man, why don't we just play Speeder? God dang it. All right, what is it? 11:30. All right, this one's called Speeder. Buckle it up, everybody. Y'all know what to do. That was Speeder right there. Hope you stayed safe. I didn't say my disclaimer out there, so if anyone got into any accidents, I apologize in advance. I have no insurance for you. But thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, let's move along. We got a lot of comments to read. We'll play a couple of newer songs here. Let's see what we got. A lot of people here hanging with us. I love to see it. Thanks so much for hanging with me on a Tuesday night. All right, Shareem Abdul said, as Rock said, I was right. I knew it was one of the two. You know, half of my family is from Sweden, so I do know a lot of Swedish music and remember a bit of it. But yeah, it's a good song, man. It's a good song. Look, the basic 4 chords. It's just the basic, the old 4 chord. It's been done a million times song, but yeah, it was a classic song for the 80s, man, for sure. Let's see. Donald James was ready. Daniel Berry, what's up, brother? Great to see you tonight. Nashi Ket, thank you. Doggy said he made just back in time for Speeder. Good thing he wasn't speeding. That's right, man. Good call, good call. Pico Gamer, thank you so much, buddy. Daniel Martin, thank you, sir. Very kind. Doggy's feeling it. There you go. HD, thank you. Daniel Martin says, rock on, Pure Town. Thanks, brother. Nashi Ket and Yobali, thank y'all. Michael Montoya says, your pick control is unreal. Right on. That's how we do, brother. T-Man Games, like eyes closed. Yeah, we trying, man. Always working to do that. LA Go says, man, you're an inspiration. A lot of peeps out there for what you will come. Absolutely, buddy. I hope so. If I can just inspire one person, man, that's a job well done, man. That's all I need. I appreciate that. Yo, Belisa, it gets better every time you play it. I try, man. I always try and add a little extra spice to each time. Young one, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Yo, Beli. Juji, she unshredded to bedded, and she went, there you go. There you go. Good to see you. Sternological says, hey, Rick, Daniel Marquez sent me. You're pretty awesome. Thanks for helping him out. My pleasure, bro. My pleasure. Yes, sir. Very kind. Very kind. I'm always happy to help. Anyone that needs it, I'm here to help. I'd love to help people, man. I do. I really do. The Woix was feeling that. Daniel Berries, he's rocking that beard. Nashi Ket's like, that's too epic. Alejo Diaz Zerpa, bro, dropped 5 memberships. Dude, Alejo, thank you so much, buddy. Who got it? Juji got herself a membership. Jake's Vibin got a membership. Holy moly, man. Look at these. Western Mass Climber got one. Eric, my homeboy, my buddy, Eric got one. And Bro Dakota, shoot, man. Alejo, that rocks, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Very kind of you, man. Very kind. Thank you, T-Man. Christian Clue, good morning to you. Alejo says, amazing, man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Donald James said he almost crashed trying to play that song. I don't know, man. Jason Hall says Pantera? Question mark. How about this one? This is always an easy one. You can just whip out. That's what's up. Let's see. Donald James said his dad loved rock. Said that's a great. I love Swedish music. The Woix said Swedish ABBA. Oh yeah, I grew up on some ABBA, man. Sternological, thank you, sir. Sterniologal, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Leonardo says the most beautiful thing on music. Listen to your heart. I think my friend is in the soul. That is true, man. Very true. Oh, I thought Donald James was talking about leash law, martial law. He said it should be martial law. Buckling up, listening to speed. I was like, martial law. Yeah, has anyone ever heard Martial Law by Leash Law? That tune's that's one of my best solos from back in the day. A classic. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can pull this new song together. Just wrote this on Saturday, so this will be the 3rd time I played through it. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it works. song of the week right there. It's coming together. It's weird, you know. Whenever I write songs, I'll have melodies in my head. I'll be like, oh, this gonna sound good. This sound good. Then I start playing it, and all those melodies in my head are like gone. I'm like, what happened to the melody I just had, man? Shoot. Anyway, it's coming together. Well, every time I play it, I'm getting more into it. All right. What we got here? Judy said, please play martial law. I need to. I don't think I have I actually don't think maybe I do. I don't think I have a cut of it in here, honestly. I kind of get in trouble for playing my own songs that I wrote. I have Fight, Betrayed, and I don't have it in here, honestly. But I will work on that, Juji. I will use that Moises to make a cut of it. Actually, I have a thing on my DAW, my digital workstation. I can do it. I can split those pieces apart. There you go, Michael. Aleo says some Judas Priest. I got you, brother. I got you. Uno momento. 1 second, buddy. I got you, brother. Judas Priest is my favorite, bro. Stardust says you sleep listening again. I know, right? Michael, thank you. Nashi Kid. There you go. Hever Braga, thank you. Man from Russia, Russian language. He said hello. Spasibo to you. Redmond, thank you, bro. Gazoon Man says you are my inspiration. Rick, keep it up. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. AC said he's falling asleep. Sorry. He gonna call now. I feel it, brother. I feel it. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for hanging. We got some, looks like some Japanese right there. Domo arigato. Thank you so much. Nashi Kid's feeling it. Michael said half deaf and Juji are sleepy. I feel it. I'll be getting there real soon myself. Michael's feeling sleepy too, maybe. Croax Z says, any tips on sweep picking? I mean, it's hard to explain in a very short moment of time. But your best bet, you have to make sure that you're doing here's a quick thing. You can probably just put your hand on the fretboard like this, and what you want to do is go. You want to practice this. All down and all up. See how clean that is? That's your right hand. Now your left hand has to match every note. So what you want to practice is the notes. So it's like, take for instance a major arpeggio. Here I'm sloppy on it. My arpeggios aren't that great sometimes. But yeah, you want to practice that sweeping motion up and down, and then make sure every note that you play going down is being played and every note coming back up. I'm not very synchronized at the moment, but that would be that's a great trick. Just this alone. Practicing your right hand. Always make it nice and smooth. Add your arpeggios on top of that. And make sure it's nice and fluid. Make sure it's nice and synchronized. That's the number one thing. Synchronization is the number one thing. Thank you, Doix. Sternio Logo, thank you so much there. Rituraj Mukherjee says comfortably enough. I only know this one part. Oh, it was 5 notes. Christian Clue, thank you, buddy. Scoops, thank you so much. Nashiked, thank you. Jake, appreciate that. Nashiked, that's a nice heavy one. Thank you, buddy. Yo, Belief says, did you name the song? No, I just still have the date. 10/11/25. That's that new one right there. Man from Russia's got the clash. Thank you so much, buddy. Tater Sauce, how's it going out there? Arthur Rodellis from Vegas. Great to see you, buddy. Michael said, I'll be getting there soon. I have to get woken up by 12 or 1 tomorrow. I feel that, buddy. He said, maybe not that early, but I'll probably worry about it tonight. I feel that. Angel Villegas, Panama Van. I don't know it, buddy. I don't know much Van Halen. I know this one, Van Halen. How about this one? Probably the only one I know. Lawmore says, please. Please what? Evan says, oh, sorry, Donald says, I got to practice sweeps, sending sweeps more. Me too, buddy. I need to practice them all the time, man. It's one thing it's one thing about sweeps. You got to practice those constantly. Look at Tyler. Tyler practices them like he was made to do it or something like that. Like someone's forcing him to do it. Not really though. But he sweeps so well, man. But he practices it like constantly and he just gets and nails it, man. Evan said for some reason a pull off to start sweeping. That's true. You could do that too. Like on one of these ones, you know. Yeah, I pull off at the end. Always possible, always possible. But yeah, whatever works for you, honestly. But if you really want a great lesson about sweep picking, go look at Bradley Hall. Bradley Hall is one of the best sweep picking lessons out there. I promise you that. Mustafa, there you go. What's up, Lawnmower? Good to see you out there. All right, what are we doing next? All right, it's 11:54. I got to get moving out of here. Oh, we're going to do this one for real quick. We got this one nice one for Alejo. Let's check it out. He knows this one for sure. Right there. I love that guitar solo too, man. That's one of Glenn's finest ones right there. Oh, the old school Priest. That's for sure. And I'll give you a choice. Victory. I'm sorry, not victory. Voltage or freeze. Voltage or freeze. Oh, geez, no. We'll do in with voltage or freeze right up in here. Pellet got the count. 198. Nice, man. It's been a nice. We usually get about 200 likes or so. Donald says, can you show me the difference between a minor and a major sweep? Okay, yeah, sure. So you're really just changing one note. So say, for instance, so that one I showed you, this one's major, right? Now with the minor one, you're just, so your third is going to be dropped a half step. That's right. You always just take the third, drop it down a half step. Pellet says freeze and thank you. Freeze, please, and thank you. Evan says freeze. That's two freezes, one voltage from the Juji. I'm not gonna do a poll because I gotta get out of here. The work says great job, man. Awesome on that Judas Priest, man. Get some rest, brother. I feel you. I don't have to go to bed till about 4 in the morning, but Stardust and I have some stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff to do. Christian Clue knows that's what's up. Alejo, there you go, brother. Thank you. Yule Winkler, thank you, buddy. Evan says start on a different route. No, you would just change the note. The third would go down a half step. Yeah, it's right. You got it. It's like it's a half note step difference. That's it, man. There's so many ways to do it too. I mean, like. there's so many different variations on arpeggio. Like for instance, here's a C sharp minor. And here's C sharp major. You're taking that third, now you're moving it up. So it's a little different. In that pattern, it's a little different, depending on where you're playing. I'll have to think of a quickie for you for the Discord, Donald. If you have want to know further. Freeze, freeze, freeze. All right, it's freeze it is. Aliero File says, you're one of my favorite guitar players. Listening to Rob Rock, Forever with Rob. That's beautiful, dude. That's one of my favorites, man. Yeah, that's a big video, too. That video got a lot of views, that Rob Rock Forever, ain't no doubt. But I appreciate that, man. I love to see it when people find me from Rob Rock or back in the day. It's very cool. All right, freeze it is, man. Ellie said that practice riff was beautiful. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, we got 91 people hanging out. Make sure I am 16 away from 67.9. So close. So can you play power chords? I just played sweep arpeggios. He wants to know power chords. Power chords are the toughest. Those out of all the chords, those are probably the toughest. Kidding, bro. But yeah. There's not much I can't do, buddy. Luckily, my guitar teacher, when I first started playing at age 15, he said, you have to learn everything I show you. And if you don't learn it in the week, then we're going to practice it the second week. So I learned everything every week. And chords were the very first thing I had to learn. Funny enough, I didn't even learn power chords from my guitar teacher. I learned it from KK Downing, watching him on Live Aid. I was like, wow, that's how he does it? So I watched his fingers. I was like, oh man, that's how you do it. Power chord, yeah. He asked for power chords, and then he goes, can you play some punk music? No. I'll tell you what, you listen to this. This will be the last song of the night, guitar stuff. You tell me if this sounds punk to you. And if you like it, hang tight and subscribe, man. If not, I feel it, brother. I feel it. Zach, thank you so much, buddy. Nashi Ket says, like and subscribe, people. We're close. Rick Hickman in the house. What's up, brother? Sean Carpenter, thank you. Evan said, guitar stuff. Rick can play rubber bands, power chords with cat guts. Probably, man, probably. Diane Santos, hello, hello. Alejo says, going to sleep right now. Amazing. Thank you, Alejo. And thank you so much for those memberships, buddy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. All right, we're doing Freeze. Freeze is about as punk as it gets for me, man. That's a punky song, man. Pretty punky. Not at all, actually. All right. This once again, last song of the night. I got to get out of here. This one's called Freeze. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, and this song don't do it for you, then I don't know what else will. I truly don't. But I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night. That's Wednesday, October the 15th at 10 p.m. once again. So make sure you do subscribe, hit your notifications, and come hang with us and shred out tomorrow. But with that being said, it's time to get Freeze up in here. Let's go. Okay, that's enough for me, y'all. That was Freeze right there. Hope you enjoyed it. I totally forgot to put a t-shirt up tonight, but no worries. We'll put it up tomorrow. But man, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. I truly do appreciate it. We're going to run through these comments real quick. And I'm going to shut the studio down. Let's see. I remember that. Anti got some pepper. I ain't seen Anti's food menu in a long time. Where you been, man? That's good to see you. He says pepperoni, fresh mushroom, chicken, pesto, pizza, sandwich. Of course, got bacon and eggs, and bacon fat, and a dark chocolate. What? That's new. Dark chocolate oat chunks. I like some oat. Real cacao dark bars. That's a lot of chocolate for you tonight, man. You just only one chocolate. You're gonna have 2 chocolates tonight. Well, shoot. I'm gonna have some Chips Ahoy chunky cookies. That's what I'm gonna have tonight, I think. Michael, there you go. Tristan, emphasis, a happy streaming, bud. Thank you, buddy. Anti is that ninja, we know. I go, sup, bro. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Radio Wheelies, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Sean says he plays a right-handed guitar, left-handed, but you were awesome. Well, thank you, buddy. No problem, man. Even Jimi Hendrix used to take a regular old guitar and flip it upside down, because they didn't make left-handed guitars back in the day. It don't matter no more. Left, right, you name it. I know I got a friend of mine named Miles Dimitri Baker, plays for Ice Nine Kills. He's a lefty, and that dude shreds for real, man. Gotta love it. Raymond Padini, thank you, buddy. Here you go, Ellie. I know I got an Echo Stardust. We've been missing them dinner menus lately. That does sound pretty good, except for the fresh mushroom. I'll hold the mushroom, but I'll take the rest, and hold the eggs too. You know me. Michael Fairbank, thank you, brother. Nashi Kid, there you go. Thanks, Greg Thomas. Appreciate that. I go, thank you. Ellie said, what a banger song to make dinner. There you go. That's a freeze dinner right there. Prod Demetrios, thank you, buddy. The Lucican in the house. What's up, brother? He says, no one does it quite like Rick. That's from Nara. Nobody does it quite like Rick. What's that? That was a James Bond theme song. Donald James, that keychain hits hard. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot what key I was playing in. I didn't play that last week, I don't think. Sucks. If I don't play these songs, I forget them. PKD dropping a nickel in the no excuse jar. Appreciate you, brother. He says, I have no excuse for playing that. No one does, buddy. No one does. There's too much information on the internet, and there's no excuse. If you don't, unless you don't have the internet, then you have every excuse in the world. But if you got the internet, which you apparently do, yes, there's no reason. There's no reason not to be any good at guitar, or however good you want to get to. VHC, what's up, buddy? There you go, Michael. Sounds so good. Pasta and a burger. That's right, man. Christian Clue, thank you. Ellie likes that feta cheese. I'm not a fan of feta cheese, honestly, but if you like it, that's all good. All right. Donald James was another nickel in the jar. I'm going to make a song called Nickel in the Jar. It wasn't there whiskey in the jar, but I'm going to make Nickel in the Jar. It might be the next song of the week. Nickel in the Jar. That's a lovely one. There you go, Jonathan. That's what's up, man. Jesse Walsh, thank you. Nameless Warrior, thank you, buddy. Thank you again, Jesse. A lot of comments. I know. Donald says, you guys be eating good. I know. Greg Thomas says, your alternate picking is spot on the mark. Thank you, buddy. Al DeMille, if it wasn't for Al DeMille, I wouldn't have that technique, man. Al is the man. Igo says, so natural. Thank you. Thanks, Jonathan. Yes, absolutely, Igo. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Ellie says, cheeseburger. Yeah, cheeseburgers are good. We have a cheeseburger every Saturday. That's our jam. It's Cheeseburger Saturday. Thanks, Nashi Ket. No Name 7, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate you there. Jonathan Young feeling that's absolute madness. We're trying. Thank you, Todd S. What's up, buddy? BH in the house. He says, what up, Rick? What are the Funko Pops you got? All right, so I got a new Funko Pop in the house. I got the Ayrton Senna Pop Rides. Can't really see it in this angle. You can see it down there at the bottom. But then we have, what do we have? Indiana Jones. And I have Racer X and Speed Racer. And then I also have a 2002 signed Raiders helmet from Rich Gannon, which is pretty nice, I gotta say. Not a Funko, but a nice thing to add. Because I do love my Raiders, even still. Just win, baby, just win. Donald knows. Michael got the cheeseburger jams. Greg, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Nashi Kid, thanks for hanging with us, buddy. Mama says you got to join Brody with a float. I know, that'd be nice. Is he still going right now, or is he cutting it off, or is he still going? Because we can send everyone over there. Quentin King, thank you, buddy. This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro from 1992. These are some pretty rare guitars anymore. Thank you, Yoba Lee. No problem, Lely, no problem. Pellet, thank you, buddy. 229's our count. Terry in Spain also asks what kind of axle. That's a Jackson. These are Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro from 1992. I have 4 of these and one from 1993. All right, Nashi K got the excuse counter, 6. That's 30 cents. That's not bad, 30 cents in the night. I'm not mad at that. You know, you add that up. If we added that up ever since I've been playing, I would be walking. I'd be rocking. Mama Shredder does no mushrooms. Thank you, Mama Shredder. Thank you. Somebody. Actually, Stardust don't like mushrooms either, so there you go. Yeah, the No Mushroom Club. That's what's up. I love to see that. Donald rocking that chili cheese omelet. Dang, brother. Southwest knows too for Tuesdays. That's what's up. Evan says, we didn't have internet. I know. I didn't have internet when I was a kid, man, for sure. I didn't have internet until I was probably 26 years old. Vinny Menino, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Mama Shredder, you rock. That's awesome. She says, thanks for always supporting, bro. It's my pleasure. I'd do it any day of the week. There's no doubt. There's no doubt, Mama. Appreciate you so much. And I'm ready. I can't wait for everything to come together because Brody's gonna step up into a new level. I'm looking forward to this. Ryuken Aki says, do you know any brand new? Would be dope to hear. Who's brand new? All I got's old. G says nickel in the jar from cussing it. Shut up, Mom. Here's a nickel for. I know, right? We have a nickel jar for everyone that says I have no excuse. That's the thing around here. If someone says no excuse, I have no excuse. Then that's a nickel in the no excuse jar. So we're gonna make a song called that. Thanks, Christian. Have a good one, brother. There you go, Ellie. Okay, Brody's still alive. Okay, we're dwindling here, Mama. But hey, we'll send what we got. I don't care. It's been a slow night, Mama. YouTube still hates me or something. We had one really crazy good night last week, and it's been slow ever since. Slow-ish. Robert from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. B. Phil from Texas. Great to see you. Robert Mary, he wants that Hermetica. That sounds like an old version of Metallica. Like Hermits. The Hermits meets Metallica. Hermetica. Strange. Interesting. Down saying, so you got to make a jar and a tour rhyme. True that. Stardust knows we actually had to see and talk people back in the day. This is true. Priya from India, so good to see you and thank you so much. Mama says, I feel that too, Brody too. Yeah, Brody had that one, he had that crazy night that other night. And then we had one really good night too, and it was like, I don't know. But dang, look, we're only six away from 67.9, y'all. I don't think we're gonna get it tonight. We'll get it tomorrow. It's all good. All right, Mama says, thanks for guys trying to catch the stream before you got off to say goodbye. Brody had some technical issues, but I gotta have big. Okay, we'll send everyone over right now, Mama. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in a few minutes here. All right, that's it for me, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I truly do appreciate all your support, everyone that subscribed tonight. Thank you so much. I'll be back Wednesday night. That's October the 15th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you come and check it out. Hit the subscribe button. Hit your notifications. And we'll be rocking and rolling for sure. Once again, we're going to send everyone to Brody the Super Shredder. He's a great young guitar player. Plays all the classics, lots of new stuff. Like that brand new stuff that person was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to head to Brody's. Make sure you click on the link to go watch. And then, yeah, we'll come on back tomorrow at 10 and we'll rock out again, everybody. Stay safe out there, everyone. Take care of each other and be good to each other because that's all we got in this world. We'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday the 15th at 10 p.m. Take care, everybody.